Okay, and then continuing with this example from a 2018 paper. The next question asks, well, they're giving the length of this line MN. They're saying, well, it has a length of 6. And they want us to compute, firstly, the length of this interval OT. Okay. And this is 4 marks. Cool. Well, the first point is, well, this O, its coordinates is 0, 0 because it's the origin. So we need to calculate the coordinates of this point T. Okay. We know that it's got some kind of x value and its corresponding y value is 0. And furthermore, we know that this x value is negative. Okay. That's what we know. Without doing anything, we already know something. Okay, so let's see. We know that m lies on the function f, and n lies on the function g, and that the difference between these two functions is therefore 6. Okay? Because they give us this value here. And conveniently, both of these points are located on different graphs. Okay, so we know this function f is x squared minus 2x minus 3. We know from question 6.1 that the value of gx is x plus 1. Okay, and this equals 6. Okay, then we solve this x squared minus 2x minus x minus 3 minus 1 minus 6, because I bring that 6 over, that is 0. Okay, x squared minus 3x minus 10, yes, this is 0. Okay, so we need to factorize this. Important to remember to bring over that 6. So we have a homogeneous equation, and then we can factorize it, right? So we have x there. Well, the factors of 10 is, well, 10 times 1. That's not going to have anything to do with 3. But something interesting perhaps is 5 and 2. Okay, so 5 times 2. If we fiddle with these two together, we might get something 3. Okay, so we have a 5 here and a 2 here. Because this is a minus 10, one of these has to be positive, one of these negative, and because this is a minus 3, the minus 5, well, the minus belongs to the 5. Okay, you can go and double check that. I think I've done it correctly. Cool, so we have a solution here of x, let me just write that, x starting to look like 2. X equals minus 2, or x equals 5. Cool. So we know that the intercept of that t, that value is minus 2. And so the length of OT, the length of that interval is 2. Okay. Next, what do they want? The coordinates of n. Okay, so I know the value. I know this x value here. That's minus 2. I know the value of the equation. That's x plus 1. So all I need to do is calculate the corresponding y coordinate. Okay, I'm going to do this at the bottom here in orange. Cool. So we're going to put, I need to calculate g of x, and that x is minus 2, because that's the value of t there. Okay. and that equals minus 2 plus 1. That equals minus 1. So the coordinates over there is minus 2, minus 1. Does that make sense? Yes, because this n is in a negative x domain and in a negative y domain. Okay, so n coordinates is minus 2 and minus 1. X value, y value. Okay, and now the tangent of f parallel to g. Okay. First thing that's important to realize is when I ask the tangent of f, you have to compute f prime. Okay. Parallel, you need to realize that the solution to this equation is going to have the same slope as function g. And third thing is that this tangent is always a straight line. Okay? Those are the three important things. You're going to have f prime. It's going to have, and I'm going to call this function h. Okay? This function h is going to have a slope of 1, and it's going to be in the form of a straight line. Okay, so I've already have the slope that they give me there because it's parallel. The only thing I need to calculate, let me just see if I did that. Yes, the only thing I need to calculate, and I did that, maybe I skipped ahead, is where this line that's parallel to G crosses the y-axis, and that's point C. Okay, that's the only work we need to do. Cool. So we're starting with f prime, as I said, because I know that is the equation to a tangent. The derivative of fx is 2x. Okay, this is that tangent line's slope, and I know that that has to be 1. Okay, so I'm giving 2x minus 2 equals 1, and again x, 2x equals 1 minus plus 2. That's fine? Yes. Okay, so x equals 3/2. So I know, now I'm jumping to the slide. Bam. I know that the value of x, where this tangent line touches the f graph, because that's what a tangent line is 3/2. And I know that these two lines, as said, is parallel. Okay, so I need to compute C. What are we going to do? Well, I know that what I can do is I don't have this y value. Okay, that might be helpful. So let's compute that, because that's quite easy. And all I'm going to do, I'm computing this y value, and for the value of corresponding x value of 3/2, right? Minus 2, 3/2, minus 3. Okay. That is a 9/4 minus 3 minus 3. Okay. I'm going to do this very thoroughly. So this 9/4 minus 6 equals 9/4 minus 24/4. Okay. And that's minus 15/4. Cool. So I know that this coordinate here is minus 15 over 4. Does that make sense? Yes, because it's in the positive y plane, positive x plane, but in the negative y plane. So that minus 15 over 4 does make sense. Okay? Now, what do I have? I have a y value, I have an x value, and I have the shape of the straight line. So, it's as simple as, going well, the straight line has to hold for this corresponding y value, because this is a point on this line, this corresponding x value with a slope of 1 plus c. Okay? And I make c the subject of this equation, so that's minus 15 over 4 minus 3 over 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is minus 21 over 2, I think, over 4. Yes, over 4. It's wrong. There we go. And so, the equation of the tangent to f, parallel to the line G. This tangent I've named function h, and that is x minus 21 over 4. Does that make sense? Yes, because it's on the minus y-axis. Okay. Is there anything else I want to say regarding it? Nope. And then the final question as well. For which values of k, which is the straight line, tangent line, will this tangent line not intersect with the function f? Okay, so doing that graphically, for which values of k, which is also these y-intercepts, will this line, this blue line, no longer intersect or be tangent to the function f? And I've shown one instance here, for example. And that is easy because this k is just a y value here. And for all values of k smaller than, right, minus 21 over 4. Because when it's smaller than that, that's when this line will move down and no longer intersect the function f. And that's as simple as that. 20 marks. Great. I'm done for the day. I'm going to have a cup of tea or coffee. And I'll see you again, I think, on Saturday. Have a great one. Ciao.